What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Good Influences. Matt King is not with us today. Will he be back next week? Maybe,
We don't know.
maybe not. But we do have myself, Carly Incontro, Erin Gilfoy, and next to Erin is...
a surprise guest.
who will be joining us shortly. Of course, this person is running late, which I'm so excited to rip on them about.
No, I think you're confused. Joe's not coming.
Joe isn't coming.
You're lying.
Joe's not
Carly
coming.
and I got a surprise guest.
You're lying.
No.
So we need you to blindfold
Wait,
us.
you're lying.
Nope.
You're lying. No way.
I have to go get them.
You're lying. It's not Joe?
No,
It's not. No.
Oh, man. I was so excited to rip on Joe.
Put these on. Maybe just take your glasses off. You can't see anyway.
Oh, my God. Are you guys serious?
Are you excited?
Wait, is it Matt? No, there's no way.
No, it's not Matt.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, you'll see. We'll give you some hints before we reveal. They're entering, but they're not going to say anything because I feel like you may know.
Okay.
I'm going to give you some clues, though.
Okay. Oh, gosh. Is our guest in the room?
They
The
are
guest
in the room.
is in the room with us
I have
right
never
now.
been more nervous in my life.
He's never been surprised. Well,
Okay.
they can't talk. I forgot.
Are you ready for your clues?
Yeah, I guess.
This-
I wish I would have dressed up. I thought it was Joe. And dressed like a schlub, and I had all these Joe bits I was going to rip him on. Okay.
What if it still is Joe?
That would be
That would
better.
be great.
Okay. This person is in the podcast world.
Okay.
Any
That's the
hunches?
only. That's
I mean, there's like 800
Okay.
million podcasters.
Next. This person is a board certified doctor.
Is it someone that I know, potentially?
Oh,
in
yeah.
your personal life?
Potentially? A board-certified doctor.
You don't know them personally.
Where are
No.
they from? What state? Do we know? East
I
Coast?
do know, but I'm not
I
going to tell
know.
you that.
New Jersey?
No.
I did research.
Okay. I need one more clue, and then I'm going to take a guess.
This person, I have two more.
Okay.
This person is a comedian.
And is a certified board physician
Yeah. Yeah.
and a comedian?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for some reason, this person's arms are always pretty tired.
You're fucking lying.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, can you see?
Hey. I am a huge fan of yours. I'm going to
Oh,
cry.
That's fun. I don't know what's
I
happening.
know he like really doesn't know, and I'm so sorry.
I know.
Sorry.
You know who else is gonna cry? So you're actually replacing one of our co-hosts.
Hi, I'm Mike. Nice to meet you.
Hey, let me. Hey, Rick.
Sorry.
Hi,
Right, okay.
I'm Carly.
Hey, Carly.
Hi.
Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
Oh yeah, you guys got to meet outside.
It's Rick Glassman,
It's Rick
everybody.
Glassman. It's Rick Glassman, which
Yay!
thank goodness we stand, we love.
Oh
Did you
my
do a good
God.
job of explaining your credentials?
Yeah, you did a good job at explaining the credentials. You didn't do a great job explaining to me what I'm walking into
We tried. This is scary for us. We tried.
because,
I
like,
know.
I parked and like everything's fine, and then I walk in, and then the shh. And
Yeah.
this, I'm nervous.
I know.
I'm still
sorry.
nervous.
Yeah, you need to shut
good.
up.
Well, surprising people is so nerve-wracking.
I
was
hate it. I'm
insane.
never doing this again. I hate it.
It's also
Also-
like you do not know what their reaction is going to be. And I was like, oh my God, what if he just
Yeah, like he's
leaves?
having
I'm
a
glad I
panic attack
layered
right
up
now.
Why would
because
he
I'm
leave?
sweating.
Because he's so nervous.
He could run away. That's why we picked him
I
up,
would never
too.
run away from you. I'm such a fan. This is incredible.
Oh,
my
that's
God.
so nice.
Hey.
Okay, so I guess to give you a little bit of context, the three of
Please.
us have another podcast with another guy named Matt King, who's
Well,
also
this one.
No, this
yes, it's
podcast.
this podcast.
No, it's this podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, you're sitting in Matt King's seat.
Right.
And he and I are incredible fans of yours, and you are actually our dream guest to like ever.
Whoa. Well,
yeah.
then why? But Matt King's not here.
He's probably going to be mad.
He's going to be very.
Am I a dream guest caliber?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I'm
They
Rick,
talk
by the
about-
way.
Yeah, it's Rick Glassman, everybody.
To be fair, we did DM some other people. Brian Cranston.
He didn't even open it. I was
I
shocked
could
when
have
you
got you,
did.
Brandon.
Brandon.
Brandon
Brian?
Cranston.
Brandon Cranston.
Brian's
Brandon.
brother.
Yeah. No, we literally DM'd you. We were like, he's never going to respond.
Yeah, I was like, this is like our guest. Like,
Yeah.
if to surprise and everything.
Yeah.
you know?
Well, what's King's name? Brandon.
Matt King.
Matt
Matt
King.
King.
Yeah.
Are we gonna call him?
no.
He's on a flight back from South Korea right now, which is why he's unable to do this episode.
What is he doing in South Korea?
Just
Well,
This is actually a funny story.
You should tell him.
so he's been going to Coachella every year as just like
Isn't that here though?
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, we'll
yes.
get there.
And now he's 31, married, and would have had FOMO if he was in LA because he didn't want to go to Coachella, didn't want to spend the money, didn't want to have to schlep around. but he knew if he was in LA, he'd have a lot of FOMO, so he booked a ticket to South Korea.
Now he's going to have even more FOMO because we have Bryan Cranston.
Could you fucking imagine just Aaron Paul, just the whole cast?
Oh, man.
No, we were like fucking around DMing people. We were like, none of these people are going to respond.
And then when
to
you
us.
responded, I was like, oh my fucking God, this is going to be crazy.
So I don't come on podcasts that I don't know about. And I'm like, oh, I got to watch this podcast. And I saw that there was 2.
Uh-oh. I hope you didn't watch ours.
No, I put it on and then.
Ours
and
is blurry.
And
Don't
then
look
you're
at
like,
it.
"Oh, these two
It's
fucking
blurry?
girls."
Well, we're having a problem where our good camera is being fixed, and so we're using our old vlog
So you're using
camera.
your blurry cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do they make blurry cameras?
It just
It's
came
just
that way.
old.
It's just our style. We like
Do you
to.
have iPhones?
Yeah, but you can make a whole podcast on here.
Oh, yeah. It's not even blurry.
I've tried it once. Sometimes it is.
Put it on airplane mode.
But I tried it and I couldn't get the
Yeah, but we have
file
to
onto my
use that.
computer.
Well, actually, this is why I'm here.
Oh, thank God. Can you
I
actually
am getting
produce
rid
our
of some
podcast?
of my old equipment.
Stop.
Wow.
I am. But
What
Are you
gonna
giving
do
it to
with
us?
Did you bring it as a gift for us today?
no, I'm going to go back to what I was saying.
Oh.
So I was going to watch, and then I got a phone call, and then and then I'll watch today.
Yeah.
And then I'm a little bit behind on my podcast, so I've been editing up until now. And I don't know if I've been on a podcast that I haven't watched before. I mean, no disrespect.
No,
I
it's
wanted
fine.
to. I just,
Yeah.
it's the
maybe
last
better
minute
you
thing.
didn't.
You're a
I don't
big-
know what I'm in.
You're
here.
a big get for us, Mr. Glassman.
Yeah,
Dr.
you're a
Glassman.
I
big
hear.
get.
Dr.
You're a
Glassman.
big get.
I
Yeah.
hear I'm a big get, but I don't know what the good influences mean.
I don't either.
Really?
We just picked it.
We usually just pick a topic each week, riff on it, try to be funny, get fan submissions.
Was there a topic for this week?
No.
We were
just
just going
this.
to chat. We were planning on
I really just came here.
We
Yeah, you can go now. Joe's coming now.
No, we do just have like chatting episodes. So we were like,
Yeah.
rather than make a whole topic with you and make it more complicated, we will just.
Could you imagine getting that voice note and then on top of that also
It was so
bring in things that are
stressful.
weird crimes?
Oh, is that a topic? Weird crimes?
No, I mean, it
Or
could
like
be.
bucket lists, or I don't know, travel stories, or we do a lot of Reddit Am I the Asshole reviews. Are you familiar with that subreddit?
No.
There's
Oh,
a
really?
subreddit called Am I the Asshole,
Yes.
where like a crazy person will write a 5-paragraph diatribe about a situation that they're in, and then
Just learn the word diatribe.
I have no idea.
I
that
didn't
means.
learn the word diatribe, but as another person with glasses, I feel like I can use big words around you.
Is it like looking in a mirror, you guys?
Are you Jewish?
Thank you.
Ugh, we're so jealous.
Very.
That is such a good response to someone asking if you're Jewish.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it doesn't happen much. I'm sure you don't get that much.
I get told I look like other famous Jews. I get
who?
Jack Antonoff a lot. I used to get McLovin in high school, although I don't know if he's Jewish.
When you were in high school, when he was in high school.
Well, both of us were in high school, I think.
Got it.
Yeah. I used to get Seth Rogen when I had a beard, but I get told
How
I
old
look
do you
like
think
other
he
Jews.
is?
15?
You're close. Guess all of our ages.
That's
just
the
get
topic,
offensive, who
today's
cares?
topic. It's okay. I won't be offended.
27. I could guess your weight.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
guess my
we do
weight.
know
Let's
her
just
weight.
breath
What do
at
you
me.
think?
How tall are you?
Like 5'2".
Are you really? 113?
Oh.
That's
Don't
so
say-
offensive. I'm like 102.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
I'm just kidding. I just went to the doctor. That's why I know that.
113.
Oh no, that's fine.
You weigh, how tall are you?
Oh, he's doing
Like
weights now.
5'8.5", 5'9".
You're not 5'9", or you wouldn't have started with 5'8".
It depends. I think it depends on the day. I think it depends on
Called
the day.
his ass out.
A half an inch.
It
That's,
might depend on your posture, but not the day.
you don't think that some days the Earth has maybe a little bit more of a little gravitational pull, and
I don't. But I will say that people have been commenting on thinking that I've gotten taller. I've gotten it from like 10 different people. So maybe there is something going on. So you must be 159?
close, 155,
Oh,
with
wow.
all my clothes on.
Oh, yeah.
I think maybe 149 nude.
Heavy clothes.
These are big chunky shoes.
Chunkers.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'8". I just left the doctor, so I know.
We both just went to the doctor.
Yeah.
120? Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
way to
thank
make
you
our
for tuning
guests-
into Good Influences. This has been Guess My Weight and Age.
I did have something else happen to me at the doctor today that I did want to share with you.
Okay.
And with Rick.
Oh, yeah, I guess I can share. Nice to meet you. She put her
If the camera's on me while I'm biting skin off my lip, I want to make sure I acknowledge what I was doing. And if it wasn't, then
It's, yeah, that'll
you're not
be-
the only one who's missing out, Matt King.
He just picked his lips the whole time. It was so
She
strange.
inspected my butthole.
Like
put a finger in.
Put
Finger
some
in?
fingers up my hole.
And it didn't feel good.
What were you there getting checked for?
Just like a
She thought
general
she had COVID.
physical. Yeah.
do women get fingers up their butt in their 20s? Are you in your 20s?
No, I'm 32.
Oh, then you're 127.
Does that change it?
No, I'm 120.
Oh my god.
So you're 32. You get fingers in your butt for
Well,
what?
she was. You know how they say like girls don't poop.
Oh, I have never heard that.
I actually don't. And so I got a full pap smear, if you're familiar with that.
Do you know what that is?
So she
Yeah.
fingered my vagina first and then was like, I'm also going to finger your
Cream
ass.
cheese on a bagel.
Yeah.
Schmear. Yeah.
It's not as fun though as a bagel.
I didn't like it.
So you have problems pooping?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm your
the
guy.
doctor's here.
The doctor is in.
here.
But I actually had a second exam.
Do you take magnesium?
I've tried. I can only take magnesium citrate, and that's what helps
Why?
me go to the bathroom. I can take other magnesiums, but it doesn't help me poop.
Okay, take off your pants for a second. I want to show you something.
She will. Be careful.
Are you familiar with magnesium oxide?
Yes, I've taken that, and it does nothing for me.
She's tried a lot of
How
things.
many have you taken?
A lot.
For like 2 weeks?
Yes.
Okay. And you're not Jewish?
I wish I was.
She's
a
very.
lot of
got the
Jews do
stomach
have
of a
stomach
Jew.
problems, though. Have you noticed that too?
It's girls.
It's girls.
Girls either
also.
have stomach problems or chronic headache problems. I'm a headache girly. She's a stomach girly.
You don't get headaches?
I used to get really bad migraines, but then I started taking birth control.
Man, this podcast is dark, dude.
We talk about a lot of things.
Can I? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna
No,
hijack this a
take it
little bit.
away.
Can I like ask you a bunch of questions, Rick? Are you okay for maybe a little interview?
I feel really calm right now. Also, this is a spoiler alert. We're recording this in the evening.
Yeah.
And I normally don't, Rick. I normally don't do.
What?
Listen to this.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, you go ahead. I'm curious now what blank you were going to fill
He
in.
is such a little sweetie and message. Okay, by the way, like you now know that the whole balcony thing we were telling you yesterday.
It was actually his
Oh.
damn balcony.
Yeah.
Mine was
Oh.
last week.
Okay.
Okay.
How's your balcony, by the way?
Oh, that's none of your business. I forgot why you were asking.
Excuse me. You're in my territory.
They came today, and he wouldn't give me the results. Like,
you have to
okay.
wait like 2 weeks.
well, they have to wait for like the doctor to tell you. You
Yeah,
ever
that's
get
weird.
X-rays
Yeah.
or something, and they're like, we can't tell you.
That's
Yeah.
so stupid.
Yeah, so I don't know.
That's so funny. I know the exact Senate bill that's like making all of us do this. I'm on the HOA and I hate it.
Okay, you're talking about the Senate. You're doing
Senate
what'd
bill.
you say, dichotomy or something?
No. I'm not smart. Don't put that
What
in
was
your
your
head.
word?
Diatribe.
Diatribe.
Close.
Dichotomy. I don't even know what that is.
It feels like you're being, not knowing what diatribe means, it feels like you're being diatribe by even saying that word. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. He uses a lot of big words. He's a little diatribe, to be honest. But
What does it
He
mean?
does the New York crossword every day. So
well, dia will be separate, so there's two, is my guess.
or
right?
diarrhea.
diarrhea.
Tribe,
Diaphragm.
as in so two Jews.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. I think diatribe means a long-winded way of explaining something, or like
Ain't
a.
that the truth? So you were saying,
Oh, so we were gonna originally record at 11:30, but then they had to inspect his balcony.
Okay.
it seems like you got your balcony inspected as well.
No, she did.
I did.
live
That
in
He
was
was
me.
talking about your butt.
Wow, we really missed that one.
No, he's got a lot of these quick witticisms.
Yeah,
that you
the
gotta,
Senate-
you
I know,
gotta
I'm never
really
gonna
keep up
catch on.
with.
Witticisms?
The Senate also.
Dude.
Yeah,
This is
so-
how I talk. I'm a smart one.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, sorry.
I almost watched the pod.
Okay.
So
He was so close.
I turned it on.
Thank God.
Then
But
I
then
got a
turned it
call.
on.
And you
Yeah.
turned it off.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how everyone's vibe would be
Yeah. Well, what do you think so far?
for evening. No, that's just what I asked.
Do you hate
earlier.
us?
Not at all.
Okay, good.
But evening vibes are like low energy.
It's a little
Yes.
strange for her,
Well-
for sure. She's like checks out in the evening.
Yeah, I would rather do
Yeah.
it earlier.
But who answered me when I said, "Are you comfortable doing evening?"
It was me. Well, we both were like, it's fine because I'm
We were
gonna
just
pull
like
through
anytime
for
will
the
work.
bit, you
Yeah.
know.
We cleared
But-
our whole damn day. Also, we like didn't know it was open at 5, so
Yeah.
But so
cool
he
thing.
then was like, "Are you sure? Like, that isn't too late?"
Yeah.
For a nighttime pod, I like to either not do them or get stoned for them.
we could get
interesting.
stoned.
5's a little early.
I know.
Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
What's
Here.
your stone of choice?
I just do edibles.
Me too.
Shout out free plug
Like
to
sleep-
Kiva Chocolates.
Sleepy ones.
Oh, they're actually a sponsor.
No, they're not.
thanks
they?
for the ad read.
No.
All right,
No.
you wanna take
Go
it
ahead.
away. You got some questions?
I would just love to know someone like you what their morning routine looks like.
I'm glad you asked.
I'm glad you asked too.
So I'll wake up. Now, there's 3 versions of this. There's working,
Yes.
to where it's pretty simple. I get up when enough time to shower and get to work before call, whenever that might be. So
Are we doing an alarm or we're doing natural?
Alarm.
Okay.
Alarm. If like I have to get up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, natural's crazy. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's-
I don't know.
natural?
Maybe you're kind of.
Hopefully it goes off.
What day does your workday start if you have to
Well,
wake
it depends
up?
if I'm diatribed or not. But I will say that if I have to be up before 10, I'm going to set an alarm, even though I'll probably wake up before then anyway.
Sure.
Then there's days where I have something to do. Maybe I'm doing a podcast
Yes.
before noon.
Maybe your balcony's getting inspected.
You know, I didn't even set my alarm for that because
How dare you.
Because if they want to inspect my balcony, knock loud enough.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's
We had a lot of questions. We were like, what floor does he live on?
I know, we were like, I wonder how long
many
it'll take.
units are there?
We thought maybe, when did they finish? What time?
yeah, I almost texted because I asked if it ended at time. I could have gotten here. It was originally you wanted me here at 11:30. He left just before 11:30. So
Oh,
I could
okay.
have gotten here within 15 minutes.
That's
of
so
that.
funny. We're like, I wonder if he's on the first floor. Like, penthouse?
I asked them before. This is great, by the way.
I
Make
know,
sure you don't
people
edit
love
this
it.
out.
I'm sorry.
I asked them before before y'all invited me. I said, hey, could you please make sure that you do my balcony last?
Yeah, I figured.
The best for last.
Well, we just thought you were lying
welcome.
completely.
About what?
Your balcony.
To be
You're trying to
fair,
get
I
on
feel
the
like, Carly,
podcast.
if you didn't have that happen to you also, I'd be
Yeah,
like, what
yeah.
the fuck do you mean your balcony?
Wait, but I'm like, I could do it. I said I could do it
I
at
know, I know.
12:30. What a weird thing to lie
I had
about.
to go to the doctor. I know, but I had to go to the doctor at that time to
That's
get
his excuse.
my anal cavity checked.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you said, instead of saying we could do it another time, if you said something mean to me, I could have then said, why don't you go stick it up your ass?
And then she did.
And then when I would have come here and be like, whoa, you guys take stuff literally.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I would say my routine is normally I'll wake up and then I'll look at what time it is and I'll realize I didn't get my full 8 hours.
Yeah.
So I will stay in bed, try to go back to sleep, but first I'll check my phone, which I normally don't do if I get my 8 hours, if you know what I mean. And then I'll stay in bed until 2, 3, and I'll be just like, I'll text somebody or I'll call a family member and just be like, I'm really, really anxious, and I know I'm supposed to get up, but I feel like I've already been in bed all day. If it's my mom, she'll say, just go take a walk.
Oh.
And then I'll be like, yeah, I'll take a walk, but it's too late to get caffeine.
Yeah.
So what am I walking to do? So I'll go outside and then I'll say like, I need a fucking dog, because if I had a dog, I would have had to have gone outside earlier. And then I'll come in, it'll be around 4. I'll order Goop. I've been ordering Goop a lot.
Goop Kitchen.
Goop
What's
Kitchen.
your
Are you a
go-to order?
fan of Gwyneth?
I don't have a strong take. I mean,
She's a listener, so.
yeah.
Yeah, we had her last week.
Um,
I'm kidding. We didn't.
I know. Sometimes when people make jokes and I know they're joking, but I don't know what to do. It's
know,
kind of
it's
a call and
okay.
response. I actually want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Please.
So somebody says something that like they're joking. I don't want to negate their joke. I also don't know what to do. So sometimes like I'll think like what do you do? What do I say?
You move on.
Role reversal. It's funny that you even know about Goop, because I'm a big Gwyneth fan. I just had Gwyneth Paltrow on my.
Yeah, you're right. That's weird.
She did my balcony.
Because maybe she was, because I don't know you at all.
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow actually did check my balcony.
No fucking
Oh,
way.
she's working for the HOA now?
Part-time.
She's working
Okay,
for the
see?
HOA.
It forces you to do a joke back.
Well,
Yeah.
now in the context, yes, but I feel like if you didn't bring up that it was awkward, we could have just coasted past it. But
I
it's
don't think it was awkward.
well, not maybe
I
that's
just didn't know what to do with it.
well, it wasn't a whole diatribe.
I just didn't
but
want to be mean.
You're not mean.
no. Also, this
can be
podcast
mean.
Really
is
funny.
Thank you.
I love the Gwyneth stuff.
Thank you.
Did you know that your O's in good are similar to the Cheerios?
Yeah, we did that on purpose. That's another joke. That's
No,
not
no,
gonna
I'm okay
work.
with
I
jokes.
gotta
I'm okay with
I gotta
jokes.
go. I gotta go. No,
I'm
I
okay
can't.
with jokes.
No, because that's another thing. You'd be like, oh, maybe they did. Maybe they actually did, and I just said we did.
Do you have a way of pulling up the Cheerios?
no,
logo?
they can't. I don't think we could. Do you have a way to do that?
The Cheerios logo.
We're pretty low budget here.
Yeah, it's kind of a
You're
static
asking a
image.
lot.
I
You're
think.
lucky our
Oh, I forgot
cameras
my
are clear.
iPad.
So bored.
She is on her phone a lot. We
No,
get
I'm
comments
not.
about that, but it's because she's
I'm
like.
the checker.
Yeah, she checks things.
Oh,
You can put it on
Can
the
you
screen.
put that on the screen?
Oh,
See,
hell yeah.
It's good that we have guests.
Is
We're
that
pushing
the O in Cheerios?
Oh, you're talking about the Good Influences logo?
The font. The O looks like the Cheerios font.
Oh, I thought we were still talking
exactly.
about poop.
No, this is actually the original Apple computer font. That's where we got this from.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
We did it in memoriam.
it might also be the same font
No,
as...
it's not.
It's close.
Momcast.
I didn't know we could do this. It's giving.
Yeah,
oh,
this
Joe
is
Rogan?
interesting.
Yeah, you could let's pull up your doctor report.
Yeah, let's see your butt.
What was he checking for? Lumps?
She had to take but she wanted to take a fecal sample just for fun, and then she
I don't know, fecal. You probably know what that word
Yeah.
means.
Poop.
and then she did a full little check
Just
for lumps.
just for
She
you
was
while
like-
she's up there.
She goes, no
Yeah.
lumps. Yeah.
Oh, she told you right away.
Yeah, she was like, no lumps.
And you
I
have to
would
wait
check
on
my
your
balcony.
balcony.
Yeah, seriously.
So stupid.
I'll give you her number.
So what's the set? Just what she said.
Why
I'll
are you
give
like? I don't know.
When she said, "I'll give you your number," I'm going to start doing this now.
Okay.
What's the Senate thing that you're doing?
Oh, I'm running for Senate. No, it's a Senate bill. I just said it because I've had to deal with this for the past year. They basically have to make sure that condos. I'm assuming you own a condo.
Oh wow.
Oh, so you had to be there.
I rent.
No shame in that. No shame in that.
Then they should have had the
It's
owners.
cheaper than owning.
Yeah.
They should
For
have had
now.
the owners come and wait. You shouldn't have had to do that.
No, he offered. I just don't want. I don't like people coming into my place.
That's fair.
I had the little slippers for him.
Oh yeah, the little. Oh, do you
the
not
little
like the
blue
shoes?
things.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
shoeless household?
Shoeless household, but if it's a worker,
Shoes off.
I don't want to and they have to go in and out of the balcony,
Yeah.
and I don't. So I'm like, just put these on.
I'm such a people pleaser. I'm like, yeah, you can wear it wherever.
And I'm like, take off your fucking shoe.
Where has people pleasing benefited you?
never.
Why do you do it?
For fun. I was raised this way. I don't
Tell me
know.
something racist.
I was raised. I don't know.
You might want to leave for this.
I was an only child. I think that's why. My mom. Oh, so were you though, and you're not a people pleaser
But
at
I'm
all.
an actual only child. You are not.
Don't start with me
She
with this.
has a half brother.
I have a half brother, but we weren't raised together. So my mom was like, "You're kind of an only child." Is that fucked up?
What is he missing?
Full blood.
But what I want to know, we go like this. When we notice someone makes a joke, this is what we do now. So if if you went to a doctor and he wanted to check for your lumps because he thought you were in your 30s, but you're not yet.
She is.
You are?
She's 33.
Let's say you weren't.
How dare you?
Let's say you weren't in your 30s.
Okay, I'm basically 24, so we can just say
Yeah.
that.
And the doctor wanted to check for lumps.
Where?
Being in your butthole. Being a people pleaser, would you say no, I'm not of that age, or would you not want to upset the doctor and just let her?
I would
do
genuinely
that?
be like, well, they obviously know best, so
Yeah, like they're the
I'll
doctor.
spread them. You know,
Do you
welcome
get
in.
do you get checked for lumps?
No. I also have heard that they're not supposed to do the finger in the butt anymore, that there's a new way to do that. Where
Oh,
they
there is,
don't
but I opted for the.
Not for a girl doctor.
What's
Really?
the other one?
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back after a quick word from today's sponsor, Storyworth. Now, there are some stories in the lives of our moms or our motherly figures in our lives that we truly never get tired of hearing. From hilarious to heartfelt, tear-jerking to plot-twisting, the retelling of these events always brings us joy. And just in time for Mother's Day, we found the perfect gift that will capture all the stories for your family forever. It's called Storyworth, and Storyworth helps you preserve precious memories and stories from your mom or motherly figures for years to come. Here's how it works. Each week, Storyworth emails your loved one a thought-provoking question that you get to help pick. And the questions are great. Sometimes they're ones you didn't even think to ask, like, what was an unusual compliment you once received but really appreciated? Or, how would you like to be remembered? The questions are great, and you get to see real, genuine answers. Storyworth makes the writing process a breeze. All your loved one needs to do is respond to that email with a story. Long or short, it doesn't matter. You'll be emailed a copy of your loved one's response as they're submitted over the course of the year. You'll get to enjoy their retelling of the stories you already know, or be surprised with stories you've never heard before. And after that year of fun, Storyworth compiles your loved one's stories and photos into a beautiful keepsake hardcover book that you'll be able to share and revisit for generations to come. You can even keep a copy of the book for yourself. I just finished doing this with my mom. I got it as a gift for Mother's Day last year. It was a hit. Every week I would get a new email with answers, and now we have this beautiful book with all those answers compiled. It's a family heirloom, and it's such a treasure. And families love Storyworth. That's why it has more than 25,000 five-star reviews on Trustpilot, with millions of stories preserved since they were founded over 10 years ago. So give all the moms in your life a unique, heartfelt gift that you'll cherish for years. Storyworth. Right now, save $10 on your first purchase when you go to storyworth.com/goodinfluences. That's storyworth.com/goodinfluences to save $10 off your first purchase. And now back to the episode.
I have a medical question.
Sure.
Do you have your appendix?
Oh.
Oh, I don't talk about my personal life on podcasts. Sorry.
So no appendix.
Well, she's only
I
asking
need
if there's a curse.
I need to warn you if you do have your appendix.
I don't want to hear about this. If this is witchcraft stuff,
It's not. It's just weird.
Well-
Okay. All right. I guess we'll move
you
on.
all have your appendix removed?
She did, and Matt, who used to sit here, he had his replaced.
Well, okay. We did an
Or-
episode about what was it? It was
like
like
biggest fears or something.
yeah, biggest fears. And Matt said, "I'm just waiting for my appendix to burst." He's like, "It's just gonna happen when it's least wanted." Like blah blah blah. And I was like, "Me too. I've been scared of that my whole life because I don't know why. I've just always known about appendix and how they can explode and kill you." Probably 6 months later. Maybe 4. We drove him to the hospital because he was having so much pain. We were like, "You definitely have appendicitis." He did. He got it removed. And then about 6 months later, I had to get mine removed.
Why are you telling? What are you getting at?
I'm just saying, like, maybe you'll have to get yours removed after this podcast.
No, you'll have to get yours removed.
I already got it
You'll have
removed.
to get it put back in.
No, she's actually worried that they left some behind. So that was
No, I
kind of
had
rude.
such bad anxiety. I was like, they probably left some behind and it's going to be a huge infection and I might die.
Normally doesn't happen.
Are
to
you
me.
okay? Are you
I'm just a
okay?
little nervous.
It's okay.
mean,
It's
it happens.
okay.
You'll
does
need
happen.
to, it's that one, and then you raise it up. That one doesn't
This is
adjust.
the problem. Oh,
Yeah,
so you
it's
have to
only
just
a
raise
height.
this high.
It's a height thing. Yeah. I feel like I have not heard you talk. I don't think you did anything.
I didn't.
I think you're all right. Is he good on the
Help.
mic if it's a
Can you
little
hear
further
him?
away?
No, it should be
Should probably sit
better.
up.
All
You're
right.
fine.
All right, he says.
Your appendix.
No, it's your appendix on the line.
Can you talk to me about your Judaism?
I'm not going to talk about my appendix. So you can talk about. What do you want me to? You have a specific?
Did you grow up in a traditionally Jewish household with traditionally Jewish idiosyncrasies? Not a big word.
I don't know. I don't know what tradition. I mean,
Did you do Shabbat dinners? Were lighting Hanukkah
we
menorahs?
did Hanukkah. We went to temple for the high holidays. I got bar mitzvahed. I didn't get reformed,
Okay.
which means going to Hebrew school for another 2 years. You know that?
Yeah,
How?
I just do.
She's very Jewish enthusiastic. Her and Matt, they are not Jewish, but they're very appreciative of our culture and our way of life. And she's hit or miss, but
Yeah. Depends on the
your
day.
brother's
Yet
Jewish.
She hates that.
Half.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying he's Jewish. He's on your dad's side, I assume.
My mom.
Oh, so that's a full.
She was married and then he died. But he was mean, so it's okay.
Oh.
really? Mm-hmm. I did not know that.
How did he die?
I think like a heart. He didn't take care of himself at all.
Was it your biological dad?
No, it was my mom was married for the first marriage she had.
And
They had
divorced
my-
your dad?
No, the first marriage she had was with this guy. They had my
Oh,
half
so
brother.
this is an older brother.
Yeah. He's like 14 years older than me. So that's another thing. Like we were never in the same house.
So he doesn't exist.
He doesn't exist.
Are your mom and dad still together?
Yeah. Yeah, and they moved to Vegas. They're
Lost?
obsessed with me. Yeah, lost. That was so good, Rick.
And
I'm really intimidated by comedians, actually.
what's intimidating?
I don't know.
Sorry,
That.
I thought I had a sneeze. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna leave. My
sorry.
first walk off.
I'm sorry. What's intimidating?
I don't know. It's
What
just,
other comedians have you
because
been
everyone's just
intimidated
funny, and I'm like, I want to be funny too.
Oh, that's why you're forcing the Gwyneth Paltrow stuff.
That was her, not me.
That was funny.
Okay.
Okay, are we Jewish today? Are we doing any holidays? Are we going to Shabbat dinners? Are we hanging out with other Jews? I guess in comedy you kind of have to be, but
It's kind of you're forced to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I understand the question. I'm just as Jewish now as I've ever been.
Okay.
I look more Jewish and behave more Jewish than I've ever been.
okay.
Stomach issues.
Slide.
What do you got going on?
Well, I did recently in the past few years discover that I have when I eat gluten, it causes inflammation in my joints.
Oh no.
Tested for celiac?
Oh, test and not an issue.
Okay.
Yeah, no
Okay.
celiacs.
Did they test your butthole?
I begged them to, and they
Sometimes
did.
they won't.
I've been literally begging for years.
I know. Yeah.
Do you ever get your prostate checked? Or are you too young for that?
They did it once when I was like 18, which I'm like, and it was some
Guy I met.
On
your
Hollywood
teacher.
Boulevard.
I'm like, who did it?
yeah,
Can't
it was
they
not.
just test certain levels in your
Your PSA
Yeah,
levels.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
but there's two things. There's your PSA levels, and then there's the size of your prostate. And
The bigger, the better.
I think so. I think the bigger the prostate, the better,
the
better
bigger
off
the-
you are.
Yeah.
You can quote us on that. I feel very Jewish, is my point.
Right.
And I feel like in LA, because I'm from New Jersey and New York, it's
Where are
very.
you from? Hoboken?
I lived in Hoboken for a year. I'm from Central Jersey, Freehold area.
Where in Hoboken?
I lived on the corner of 4th and Washington, just above the
Right by
Qdoba.
Fifth. Yeah.
Yeah, right by.
Yeah.
So close.
Are you an East Coast guy?
I know it. I know. I just know. I'm watching Sopranos for the 4th time right now.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah. You ever go to June's Macaroons?
No. I only watched The Sopranos during COVID for the first time because living here, I was just stuck here and we couldn't travel anywhere. And I kind of missed hearing people from New Jersey. So putting that show on was like hearing all my dad's friends talk.
Did you watch the whole series?
No.
What?
Once COVID kind of lifted, I kind of just got back on with my life.
See ya.
Yeah.
Psych.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I assume you haven't ever had any gabagoo?
It's not kosher, so I haven't
Yeah.
had that
Do you
either.
keep kosher?
I do.
He's extremely Jewish.
Yeah.
Okay, what number am I thinking of?
6?
4.
I was.
Even numbers.
Were you going to say that?
I was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 4. Now what number?
Mike will only date Jewish women.
Oh, yeah, that's another big thing here.
Yeah.
It's tough to find a nice Jewish girl.
Who you telling?
Are you looking for a nice Jewish girl?
I'm not looking for anything right now. I'm just doing my thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm just I used to want to make sure that I was with a Jewish woman.
Okay.
And that kind of went away.
Wah, wah.
Kind of went away.
Why did it go away?
Well, I dated some Jewish women, and they were all very,
Similar?
Jewish. Oh.
yeah, but it was very much like my last Jewish girlfriend was very, very much like my mom, and I love my mom. She's like my best friend. I would love to marry her, but not somebody else who's acting like my mom.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
And I was like, well, why do I need to be Jewish? Well, I do want to raise kids. I want to have kids, and I'd like to raise my kids Jewish.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people out there who just let you raise the kids Jewish if they're not Jewish. Plus, then you don't have to deal with the whole them being Jewish too thing.
Right.
I'll do that. I don't need that from her.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like, okay.
Is that how Jewish girlfriends act? Yeah.
That wasn't
lovely.
specifically Jewish
Yeah,
women.
that's true,
That was
that's
just
true.
Jewish people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I act. I can't come over now. I'm getting my balcony checked. It's 5 o'clock. It's not late enough for weed, but it's too late for my black tea. I'm not having coffee. I haven't had coffee since December.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
You quit the juice.
Well, I haven't. I did this gut reset that was like 7 days, and no caffeine. Sure, and then now I'm done with that. I don't need caffeine. I've been doing it and then I ended up not having it for a bit, and then I started working, and I wanted some caffeine because I was waking up at 5. You heard we talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
And so I started doing black tea, and black tea was enough.
So, long story short, you would be okay with a Christmas tree in your apartment.
Oh, I love Christmas trees. I love lights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Not you.
Your voice.
That's
cool.
well, that's like when I think about it, it's like I get it. Yeah, sometimes it would be nice to hang out with like a cool
Christmas tree.
girl. Well, no, that's the thing that I would
Just go to the Grove.
What about a
That
girl
would
who
be
would
too
convert?
much for him.
like having a Christmas tree in my house. I would feel like I'm betraying my entire lineage of history.
But you're not denying yourself by allowing somebody else, are you?
If I have little babies running around with a Christmas tree, that doesn't feel like continuing what has been before me. I feel a lot of generational pressure from grandparents, great-grandparents. Like, I'm going to be the last guy to be like, you know what? No more Jews.
Well, you have brothers. Maybe they'll keep.
I do have 3 younger brothers.
Yeah. Maybe they'll.
What
keep.
does a Christmas tree have to do with Judaism?
I think it's just very symbolic. Like growing up as a Jew, you see they all have one, and you're like the only kid without one. And then it's like, oh, you know what? We are a little different.
I could see that with a crucifix, with just a Jesus Christ on your wall,
Yeah.
looking like this.
Yeah, like in the foyer.
Yeah, I get that, but
Okay.
a Christmas tree that has nothing to do with anything. A Christmas
Sure.
tree has nothing to do with anything. That's not even his birthday. And it's just some fun lights.
Okay.
It's just
'Tis the season is all
It would be like a Christian person. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
A Christian person having a menorah.
We'll bleep
Well,
it
they
out.
would
place.
literally never.
It's just some candlesticks.
Yeah, but they would
But
never.
they would never.
I've seen it.
No way.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You've seen 2 Gentiles have a menorah in their.
I've seen churches have menorahs. They don't call it a menorah.
Right.
They call it candlesticks. 8
Yeah.
candlesticks.
They say candle. That's so offensive. Just candlestick?
Well, okay. That's like, yeah.
Your first fight.
My
here we go.
my aunt married a Christian man, and they lived in California while I was living in Ohio. And during Christmas is when they would come into town because that's when people had off school more often and off work. So Hanukkah was great, but like we weren't with the whole family for Hanukkah. So I always looked forward to Christmas. And it wasn't just Christmas, it was like the holidays, we would call it. But
Yeah.
we would get together on Christmas because that's also my dad had off work. That's when people get off work.
Yeah, it's like an extra day off for us.
Yeah. So we all got to, it's our Chinese food day.
Yes, yes.
So we all got together during Christmas, and that's when we exchanged gifts with other family members. And I grew up like loving Christmas. And it wasn't Christian to me.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it's not Christian to me either.
And we had menorahs, and sometimes Christmas and Hanukkah are on the same day.
Yep.
But my grandma had this little Christmas tree, very little. It's probably the size of like a little Christmas tree. And
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I just thought about it as like, oh yeah, it's a Christmas tree. It's not like
Right.
it's not like I have to start drinking milk now.
And cookies.
I think that like
Okay.
I would rather. I feel it's more Christian to have just straight up milk in your refrigerator than it is to have a Christmas tree on Christmas.
Okay. You're making all valid points. And this is.
See,
What an idiot.
I'm not denying it, but like, what?
you are denying it. By definition, you are denying the possibility of being with somebody who wants that.
Sorry, what I'm saying is I'm not denying your experience. I'm curious as to understanding your experience because me out here, it seems a lot more assimilated than
How old are you?
34.
How many relationships have you been in?
Let's call it one serious one.
You ready? 1, 2, 3. One serious one.
Yeah.
Okay. How long were you two together?
A year.
How long ago was that?
2 years ago.
Okay. Do you think maybe you need to change your filter?
That's what it's either I need to change my filter or I need to like move back to New York or Miami where
There's so many Jews here too.
that's what everybody
Miami.
says, but I don't know about that,
Go on
man.
a walk
West
in my
Coast Jew
neighborhood.
is different than East Coast Jew.
There's a lot of people who say they're Jewish and they're actually not as well, what I've come to find.
No, that's you.
Yeah.
No, I've never stolen valor Judaism.
Right.
Me either.
No, you guys are very articulate with your appreciation, which
Yeah.
we love. Okay.
Should we do a prayer?
Do they need to be Jewish? Or what if they
Yes.
were raised Jewish but now they don't practice anything?
I think what my baseline has been that I've come up with is do they know what month Passover is in? And if they don't, I don't
April.
think. Yeah. See, this is
If you asked me this,
Aaron.
in January, I wouldn't have known.
No, that's fair.
then we wouldn't
Oh, wow.
be able to date.
Fine.
Not that it's a problem, but that's where my baseline is right now, and I'm finding trouble with that cohort here in LA.
I don't know if that's true. I would maybe know it's April. I just forget sometimes. you
Okay,
know?
that's fair.
I feel like you guys have so many holidays.
cut that.
We
No, it's okay.
not embarrassing.
No, I'm not embarrassed. I think it's important to show up authentically, whatever that means. But like I know. I went home last month, and my mom said that we have to go. There's a bakery that I really like, a deli, and they had Homentashen.
Yeah.
And right away I knew, it's Purim, but I didn't realize it was Purim until it's Homentashen month.
sure, but that's go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I was just going to ask if
No,
there's a.
one second. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
Please,
Well, we can leave.
one second. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Erin.
Yeah, you please.
Is there
Actually-
a big Jewish community in Ohio?
Northeast Ohio, very
Yeah.
Jewish.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So you'll talk about Northeast Ohio, but not your appendix.
Well, I don't talk about my appendix because that's my personal life. Ohio is about all of us.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
actually really is.
It's a good way
Ohio
to think
is
about
forward.
it.
Some greats have come out of Ohio.
Yeah.
Who are named 10?
Hawthorne Heights.
Logan and Jake Paul.
Okay.
Hawthorne Heights.
Jason and Travis Kelsey.
What's that?
Hawthorne Heights. My heart is
Ohio's
in
for lovers?
Ohio.
I don't know that one.
You don't. So cut my wrist and black my eye. Cut my wrist.
There's a big emo song in like 2005.
It was so big because my heart is in
Because you
Ohio.
kill me
Yeah. You know you do.
You
We
should
can
really
sing the
know
whole
your
thing if you want.
roots.
Do you want to sing the whole thing?
Yeah.
If you don't think YouTube will flag it,
Oh, you're so
sounds
right.
like you're
That's a
sounds
good
like you have
point.
perfect
For our
pitch.
monetary. So not an emo kid.
Speaking of perfect pitch, there's 3
Good
Jews on the
baseball
Guardians.
players.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, were you
Wait,
in
on
it?
what?
on the Guardians.
What's that?
Will you bleep this? What I'm about to say? It used to be called the Indians.
Okay.
The
Oh, the baseball team? Isn't it
Are
Cleveland?
you straight?
I am. I don't know anything about sports.
Your wrist. I found out I was ambidextrous today.
Because it looked like you were just doing fishing. Oh, the baseball team where you hit the ball and then you round third base.
Oh, I didn't know they changed their name.
Yeah.
What are they called now?
Guardians.
The Guardians.
What even is that mascot?
It's still just a Native American man. He's just
Oh.
heavier now.
Okay.
Wait,
He's a heavy Native American
Or
it-
the
man.
guard.
All right.
Is it a baseball team?
Why are you sitting on your
Because I don't
hands?
want to make any more
Oh, okay.
First of all, make any more what?
Yeah, what were you gonna say? Say it.
gestures that could be misconstrued.
Why? You
Okay.
know what? It's funny that you say that. Wouldn't it be Mr. Construed?
Not for him.
I think we're figuring something out here.
Not for him.
Mr. Construed was my 6th grade science teacher.
Oh, really?
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not joking at all.
Was he a baseball player as well?
No, he actually played basketball.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, moving on.
I love basketball.
Well,
I think we just found the pocket.
Speaking of,
How far into this are we?
Don't worry, we're
What's
almost
up,
done.
guys? Welcome to
reading your
Good
What? We got the
Wikipedia
pocket now.
page. It's kind of short, but the one thing that I saw in there was that you played basketball against LeBron James. How's that?
Well, first, let me say I'm happy that I have a Wikipedia page.
Pretty good.
That has happened recently.
You have to pay for that?
Recently,
No, I never had a Wikipedia page. And then it just showed up. I don't know who did it and how
You
they
would
did
know
it.
we're not
fan.
responsible.
Not responsible.
do you think you're on Feet Finder?
Let's look.
Do you know what Feet Finder
Do you want to
is?
know if you're on Feet
I
Finder?
could figure out what it is. It's probably where people's feet.
Yeah.
They put then the pictures of people's feet.
Yep.
And then what people rate it or something.
Yeah, I have 5 stars out of 5.
Do you?
I do. I have perfect feet.
Are there pictures of your feet on the internet?
Yeah.
How did
well,
they get there?
Erin and I have been vlogging for like 10 years, so that there's so much
Whoa.
of us.
Yeah, they're like OG YouTubers.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Viners.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were on Vine. You're
Oh,
on
that's
Vine
how you know
too.
about Jake and Paul are from Ohio.
That's how we know about everybody.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's how we know who you are.
From
Yeah.
Vine?
Yeah.
That's
And
where you
for me and
started,
Matt,
right?
and for me and Matt, talking about you a lot. I promise.
No, but we.
No, Vine.
Yeah, literally from Vine.
Where you'd only get 6 seconds.
Yep.
Right.
I love. Oh, yeah. That was funny. I like TikTok. Are you a big TikTok scroller?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's what
I
we
don't
do
post.
till
I
3
don't.
p.m.
I don't.
Talk with your mom and then TikTok time.
Yeah. Or watching something. I have a TV
Feet
in my room.
Finder. Wow.
I
How
over
big
year-
is it?
It's none of your business. But there was a time where I was like, I shouldn't have a TV in my room because then I'll watch it. And then I was just on my phone.
Yeah. TVs don't exist anymore.
Are you sitting in your
Just-
bed when you're watching the TV, or do you have a separate seating area to watch?
That's actually a really, really good question.
Do you have a living room in
Nobody's
your
ever
bedroom?
asked me that in my bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a soft, cushiony headboard that you like sit up and lean in?
Yeah,
Like-
but I put pillows up against it.
Yeah.
But
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Are you a big bed guy? Like you like to be in bed?
What?
You like to be
No, I heard you. Yeah, so I don't. It's interesting. It's actually very, very interesting.
I'm ready. I'm intrigued.
So I don't want to get in bed. I'll stay up. I don't want to get in bed yet.
Oh, like at night?
Yeah.
A night owl?
That's starting to change a little bit. Yes.
Oh.
Who?
Who?
For the audio listener, Rick did just wink at me, and I feel great.
I was doing a night owl. My impression of how a night owl talks. And
I think that was better. Sorry.
That
was a pretty good one.
I didn't want to get in bed because like I don't want to get in bed and I don't want to get ready for bed and I stay up until I get really tired. And then once I get in bed, it's like holy shit. So recently I've been saying to myself like you love bed, dude. And I'm like, all right. And then I wash up and I get in bed a little bit earlier. And then my bed is very comfortable. And I put pillows under my legs.
What kind of mattress you got?
Tempur-Pedic.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure if that was too personal.
No, I'll
Allow it.
yeah. Although I have to say, next time I get a mattress, I'll probably end up getting a Helix Sleep. Have you ever tried those?
No.
No.
They're unbelievable.
Okay.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, if you go to helixsleep.com/Tyso, you get up to $200 off all mattress orders. and 2 free pillows. What's interesting
Do
about
you have a
Helix
code to
Sleep is code Tyso.
All right.
What's interesting, but all jokes aside, like it's so annoying to have to buy a mattress.
It's
Wait.
the worst.
You go on helixsleep.com/Tyso. All you have to do is say if you're a back sleeper, a side sleeper, do you run hot or run cold. They'll match
What
you
did
up
you
with a
say?
mattress.
Is it too personal?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
But I will say
Are you a
that
side sleeper? Just tell me that.
I sleep on my back.
Oh,
Sleep on your
whoa.
back.
Vampire.
You're gonna age gracefully.
Yeah.
I,
Arms
I train
crossed?
myself to sleep on my back. Hugging a pillow.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. Well, it's it's just for posture.
Yeah, of course.
Sure. Yeah. No.
It used to be really tough to find a good pillow, and then I opened myself up to non-Jewish pillows. And I'll tell you something. I've been sleeping like a baby.
What's a Jewish pillow?
He's making fun of Mike.
Oh, Mike's okay.
That I don't.
A
hate
woman.
Jewish
I
pillows.
get it, I
We're
get it.
circling back.
I guess a Jewish pillow has probably really big breasts, is short, and doesn't like to suck dick.
Complaints.
Now that's a stereotype.
Comes
Not all
from
Jewish
money.
women don't like to do that, but where I come from,
Ohio.
yeah. Yeah, it comes
East
from money,
Ohio.
big breasts. They'll suck your dick, but it's not something that they love to do.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. There's a negotiation.
How dare them?
Consider me
Okay, so you're a
Jewish.
back sleeper. You are searching for a mattress.
I also need to do something because I'm making jokes, and I need to make sure that I say this because I want to make sure I'm a good influence.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not anti-Jewish women by any means. I was being playful. I just am not just like she must be Jewish now.
Okay.
My preference would still be a Jewish woman.
Okay.
I also want a Jewish woman for a bit of selfish reasons because I don't remember when all the things are. And I want somebody to like hold me accountable to doing those things because those traditions, though not as spiritual or religious, I guess, to me as it is for most that keep up with them. Like my aunt will invite me over for one of the holidays, or if somebody invites me over for Seder or something, I'm like, oh, I love that. This is great. I would love to do this. I'm not going to, but if my
Invited.
partner was like,
Yeah.
we're doing this, it'd be
Yep.
like, great.
So you're not going home for Passover Seder?
No,
Okay. Are you doing anything?
maybe.
Okay.
If he feels like it.
If you feel like it that
I
day.
know I think it's Monday.
Correct?
No,
See?
guys, it's Tuesday.
No, well, it's Monday and Tuesday. So
I'm
you're
saying
both correct.
today.
Yeah.
Today's Monday.
Today's Wednesday.
Is it?
I literally have no idea what day it is.
First base.
What is today?
Okay.
Today's
Oh, yes,
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
There is a hack for mattress shopping, which is partially unethical.
Oh yes, we did a whole episode on unethical
Life hacks.
Okay.
A lot of these mattress
Pretty
companies
unethical.
have like 90, 100, 360-day return policies. And if you buy one of these mattresses, you pay the money, but they're pretty generous with their refunds.
I always say, try it out for 3 months, ship it back.
Yeah, and they will
Especially
take
if
it
it's a
back.
Helix.
Yeah, helixsleep.com/Tyso.
Well, I'm confident in doing that because you're not going to ship it back.
Yeah.
Right, they don't, because it's such a pain in the ass to get your mattress
Free
out, and you have to
mattresses.
be responsible for shipping
To be
it.
fair, it's not that difficult because they come to your door to pick it up and they drop it off in a box that you could bring upstairs. You open the box, it unfolds. It's very convenient. We'll cut to a clip
No, we won't actually.
and we're back.
No clips.
And so you could basically just mattress hop from mattress to mattress every 60, 90, 120 days, and then you have a free mattress basically for life if you're
Yeah, you
willing
can do that
to.
with anything.
And then you get flagged, and then you can't get a mattress.
Well, no, you have to hop around from company to company. You don't
They're
do-
going to run out of companies.
I guess, but I feel like every month there's a new.
I know that's true.
I don't
Mattress
know.
startup.
To me, there's only 2 companies. There's Tempur-Pedic and there's Helix Sleep.
We'll be right back.
And we're back.
There's also Purple.
That's the one that's trying to do what Helix does, but it's not as good and it's twice as
Oh,
expensive.
really?
I don't know.
I have an avocado.
Oh,
It's a brand of
just
Thanks.
not paying attention to what we're saying.
I've had 3
some grapes.
boyfriends. I just say what?
You've had 3 boyfriends?
Yeah.
What was
She's
your-
currently with one now. And she's married.
I'm unavailable.
three-
So don't try.
Yeah.
Oh, and I mean this
Not
in the meanest
Jewish.
way. Don't worry about it. But you
You're
have.
projecting. I can tell.
I was just fighting back. I think you're lovely.
Thank you.
But you've had 3 boyfriends, and this one is 4th, or like 3 exes, or you've
Yeah,
had.
2 exes. This is my 3rd.
How long have you 2 been together?
4 years. We met the weekend before shutdown.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did you stay together?
Yeah, we were great.
So if you met for a couple of days, and then you basically moved in with each
On
other.
accident, yeah.
Your place or his?
Mine, because he was renting a house and he had a room and I had a whole 2-bed, 2-bath apartment. So I was like, yeah. I was like, just stay here for 2 weeks because it was going to be 2 weeks.
What size bed do you guys sleep on?
King.
And who makes it?
Him.
He makes the bed?
I'll just like do it sometimes.
That's really funny. I got what you. I thought you were making a joke. I wasn't
makes
asking
it?
who makes the sheets.
Oh my God.
That's really funny.
No, he does.
I really thought you were kidding. I thought that was so funny.
I did that on purpose, actually.
Who makes the bed? He does most of the time, but purple.
It is Brooklyn. I have Brooklyn sheets.
What's that?
Did you say Brooklyn?
Purple.
You said purple.
I said
Oh.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Let me get this one.
Wow.
Okay.
He knows everything.
You know, I'm a big believer in nice sheets.
Night sheets?
Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like
Sheets at night?
night sheets.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I heard night, and I'm curious.
I feel like there's a disconnect.
I think there is. I don't know what's happening right
Just
here.
because you were saying that I sleep like a vampire, so I
Yes.
was calling them night sheets.
Yeah.
But nice sheets. A fan of nice sheets. I needed a new duvet cover. You know me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Classic Rick.
Yeah.
Classic Rick.
Let's just say my other duvet cover had some holes in it, if you know what I mean.
Because you were
Mine
dating a
does too.
Hasidic Jewish woman?
That's not a real thing, though. Hasids don't really fuck through a hole.
I've heard that. That is not true.
No, it's not true. Have you ever heard that it is true? Because
Well-
why are we spreading things?
You're right.
Yeah,
You've never tried?
I've tried it, but just
Yeah.
because of my OCD, it has nothing to do with my Judaism. So I had a duvet cover for a while. I don't subscribe to, and I don't know why I don't, and I've thought about it, but I don't have multiple sheets.
Like a top sheet?
No. I mean, like, I don't have multiple sets.
Me neither.
Oh,
I have one.
what?
I'll wash,
Me same.
No.
and then I'll put that one back on.
How often
Psychotic
are we
behavior.
washing? For the ladies out there.
It really depends. I want to be honest with you.
Okay.
Because I travel a bit. I also don't get into my bed with clothes that I just have my bed clothes. I have indoor clothes, outdoor clothes, and bed clothes.
I have a really good friend like that. I always want to be like, I'm going to jump in your bed right now. And she's like, no, I won't.
Well, yeah, that would be really,
Obviously.
But also, it would be nice to challenge her.
I know. I try.
But so the clothes that I wear in my bed, I don't even wear them on my couch.
Oh.
Yeah, of course you sweat in it, but like, whatever, dude. Get off my ass. It's sweat. Maybe once a month.
Okay.
I appreciate the
Try and do it a
honesty.
little
be
bit
worse.
more.
It
Like,
could be
How
worse.
often are you traveling?
Often, if I'm home, I would be lying if I told you I didn't sleep in my bed for a month straight before washing it.
Are we showering before bed every night? Are you a night
Not
shower?
every night, but I will go day. I go days without. If I don't leave my house, which happens often,
Yeah.
I don't even shower.
Yeah.
Just sometimes.
Do
Sure,
you wear
yeah.
your bed clothes in bed? Like to sleep?
Could you ask that differently? What would be an example of not doing that?
Like naked or...
Gotcha. I traditionally go to sleep wearing my bed clothes.
Okay.
I sometimes
It's a
wake
suit,
up
a bed
naked.
suit.
Yeah, like what are your bed clothes?
Shorts, t-shirt.
Okay.
Oh, I was hoping it was like a full like Target like.
Yeah, and one of those hats that's a point. and
What
the
are they
full-
called? A heat...
A
Hee-haw?
mimu? Oh,
Hey.
a mumu? A
Yeah, what the
mimi?
heck are they called?
What was it called? A mumu.
No,
Can I change your life?
like a honk shoe.
I mean, I'm open to suggestion.
4 sets of sheets.
I wouldn't need
4?
more than 2.
That's...
I
you're
would wash
being-
one.
Once, well,
Bad for the
I
environment.
also wash my sheets once a week because there is nothing better than getting into a freshly
I
washed.
love getting into some fresh sheets. I get it.
Once a
I don't
week.
usually go a month.
Okay.
I'm saying it's
He was being
He's being
honest.
honest and vulnerable.
Sure.
with us,
ideally it would be every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But I do more a month than I do 2 weeks.
But like, what happens if you're too tired to finish doing the laundry and you need to go to sleep?
It
Like,
happens.
Yeah, you got to
But-
have
but-
backup.
Then he
I-
puts his couch clothes on and just sleeps out there.
No. But there are times where like it's that. There is
Yeah.
time it's like Ricky's getting a little nasty. Where I know I'm gonna wash my sheets, but like I don't want to have to stay up to do it. I'm not gonna wash my sheets today. I'm gonna wash them tomorrow. It's like when you were a kid, when I was a kid at least. I don't want to speak for you,
Thank you.
but
Nor do I want you to.
and I.
That wasn't a joke.
There are times I feel like I could remember, unless it was a dream, that like we were getting the wallpaper off and painting the walls or something. So like we were allowed to draw on the walls or something.
Oh, yeah, you could be a little bad on purpose.
Yeah, because we're getting rid of it tomorrow.
Sure.
So like I was on the couch And it's like, fuck it, I'm washing my sheets tomorrow. And I got in bed with my couch sheets. And every time I've done that, and I do that almost every time when I know I'm going to wash my sheets the next day, I get in bed and it's like, this is fine. Why don't I just do this? This is such an easier life.
Yeah.
But traditionally, I will wash my sheets in the morning. I will get up, immediately do it. Because I know once you take them off, you're not going to put them back on.
Yeah.
Putting them on is the hardest part. Who sings that?
Isn't it
Putting them on is the hardest part.
breaking up
is the hardest part.
I think it's Taylor Swift.
Which, by the way, are you excited for her album this week?
I heard you were a big fan.
Yeah, big Swiftie. The Tortured Poets Department is her album.
Oh, is that coming out this week?
What's your
TBD.
favorite Taylor Swift song?
That's.
Too personal.
Too hard to choose.
What's your favorite one?
All Too Well, 10-minute version.
Taylor's version. 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not well educated enough in her music, but I do like everything I see of hers.
Okay, he's
Wow.
replacing you.
Respectful king.
He hates her.
I don't.
He hates her.
I'm just not.
What happened when you met her?
Hates.
I have not met
She
her yet.
spit in his
Weird. That's such a
face.
strong take on somebody you haven't met. Is this kind of similar to how you think Hasids fuck through sheets? You just make somebody says something, so you make up your mind.
Wait, I have a question. Okay, since you're so like crazy about your bed, like can't be in normal clothes, what if you bring a girl home? Then what?
I'm sorry. What were the first two words of that question?
I don't remember.
She's asking with your.
I was just making a joke. I was playing arrogant when you said "what if,"
Yeah.
and I was gonna be like, "What if?" But
Do you
Sorry.
have like a pair of bed sheets for a potential partner?
so if this is somebody that I'm like in a relationship with, she gets it.
Yeah.
And she loves it. But when I was younger, when I was, your age,
Yeah. A child, really.
yes. And sometimes if I would have a woman, a strong,
Of course.
I mean like a bodybuilder,
Yeah.
woman come over, I would kind of have, I would tell them that like if she was going to sleep over and get in bed with me, I would say either naked. I wouldn't say naked though. Like my thought would be either naked. I was fine with that. Or I would be like, I have clothes. Like I don't want. Also, your jeans,
Yeah.
or something. Like I don't let outdoor clothes in my bed. I do have some shorts. I've also asked people if they were coming over to bring some indoor clothes.
Oh.
Oh wow.
I had there was a girl who came over, and
When?
when she came over, how long ago was this? I actually know.
That's a great question, Carly.
Thank you. I'm working on my interview skills.
Probably 2018. Probably 2018.
Oh.
Okay.
And that was last time.
I mean, I'll tell you the truth. Yeah, I haven't had sex in 6 years.
That's honestly amazing.
okay.
I wish I could
good
say
for
the
you.
That
same.
sounds great.
I know. I wish I could say the same.
Really? You just got fucked today, and I'm joking.
At the doctor.
You just got fucked in the ass today by a chick.
Which was hot, by the way.
Okay.
So she came over, and she misunderstood. She thought I meant to wear the clothes, but now she sat in her car in them.
Oh no.
No.
So I
What a
did.
dumbass.
I told her that.
Yeah.
I threw her up against the wall in a very non-sexual way
Yeah.
to insult her.
Oh, he is Matt King. He's a great Matt King replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is he mean
co-host
to
is-
women? Because I was
He's,
just joking.
very
Yeah,
sexist,
misogynist.
Oh, I was just playing one. I don't mean that at all.
No, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
I don't think you could be a sexist misogynist and also be like, if you get in my bed, will you put on my shorts?
No,
I won't look when you take these off.
I was gonna say I think that's really cute. Like if I was with or like met a guy and he was like,
Yeah.
this is my," I'd be like, "Oh, that's so cute." Like he really cares about things in his house.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. But then I do ask. I say I tend to try and I'll probably try and fuck you while I'm asleep and I won't know it.
Oh,
This happens.
Okay.
Have
While
you
you're
gotten-
asleep.
Done like a sleep study for that?
No, I just traditionally I wake up coming. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
I usually just wake up coming. I don't know how I'm coming.
That's amazing.
It's
7 days a
I'm
week.
telling you, I love Helix sleep. If
makes
you want
me
to wake
come.
up coming. No, but like you wake up and and then you're just in the middle of intimacy sometimes, and so I have found that happens less frequently if she's wearing clothes. My hypothesis, and I have not done much of a study on this, is I'm asleep. on my back, and I at some point reach over and I don't know if I feel for something I could put myself into, or if I just turn and I go like this for a while, something happens. And if there's clothes, I must just give up very easily.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
It's too much in the middle of the night.
Yeah, and saying this out loud now, I'm thinking it's a reach, but I have a hypothesis on why that is. Because if I really wanted to have sex with that person, and I was awake, and of course if she wanted to, and if we found each other, we share values.
Are you Jewish?
Yeah, or at least could we raise the kids Jewish?
No tree.
I think tree's fine.
Okay.
I want to raise the kids Jewish.
No Jesus.
No, that's just creepy. It's just creepy.
And they always make him look so hot. Like, why are
Okay.
they doing that? Like, all the abs, and he's always, like, sweaty.
I
Like,
guess.
we can do without this.
Yeah, they also make him very white, and it's like, what are we doing?
He definitely wasn't white.
No, he was Puerto Rican,
I know.
and that's I got a strong stance on this.
All right.
But Jesus Christ was Puerto Rican.
That's hot.
His parents were Puerto Rican. He was first generation African Israeli.
Yeah.
And anyway, so I still I don't want to say I get insecure if I'm taking off a woman's bra, but I definitely am not completely present when I'm doing it.
It's so difficult.
You just go behind them and just like reach for the.
Fish it off.
So that I'm just even like I'll always not always, but I'll
Who's
want
wearing a bra to bed?
True.
This isn't about bed.
Oh, okay.
This isn't specifically
Just
about
like
bed.
on the
This
streets.
is just
Yeah.
Getting intimate.
So like you try to do it with one hand, but if you don't get it on the first try, I pretend like I didn't even start yet. I go like this, and then I just got my right hand back there first,
Yeah.
right? And then if I don't get on the second one, I'm going to give it another analogy.
Okay.
We're all having a good time. This is fun. We're going to leave. All right, goodbye, and we all walk to our car. I know that some people get very uncomfortable with that.
Yes.
Not me. I'm very cool with that. We already said goodbye. Oh, okay. Well, we're going the same way. We'll say goodbye again.
Yeah.
I feel like the same way people feel when they're leaving after they say goodbye and they're going the same is the way I feel if I couldn't get the bra off after 2 tries where I have to acknowledge it. I have to go, I know, I'm a fucking piece of shit loser right now. I'm such a fucking loser. I'm a virgin fucking loser right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can be mean to yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
Can you do it, please?
Oh, what'd you say?
Can you do it, please?
No,
Yeah.
that's what I do. I literally go, I don't know how to do this. Can you just do this? It'll be much faster.
Yes.
Just
you
own
can
it.
practice on Erin.
I don't wear a bra.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can
But I
get
would
one.
let you practice.
Thank you, Erin. That's appreciated.
She's also
For
fully
science.
married.
Yeah. It's fine.
I
Do it again.
never learned. I had 3 brothers, never had them around the house.
I think it might be important.
brothers
Would you
weren't
be
hanging out
taking
around
off
the
your
house?
sister's bra?
Well, I feel like if you grew up with a sister, you could at least see
Take out
what
her
one
bra.
looks like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's always
Yeah,
dark.
obviously.
You might as well just
Lights
ask your
are off.
mom.
You're in the bed. It's not like you're inspecting it. I still don't know what it looks like.
You mean like
back
just
there.
the bra?
I didn't know like girls still wore bras.
There's a hook. There's usually 2 hooks.
Sometimes 3.
Also, like, what if they're wearing like a whole corset?
Well,
See-
then I'll be like, take
Yeah.
care of it.
But there's always there's
Get
different
some scissors.
experiences back there every time. So I just hands off. We got it.
So that feeling of not being completely confident taking off a bra. By the way, I also have to say I've done it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a cool guy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Yeah. Give her some nice shorts. Give her some clean shorts. I also have this thing where like, if I've given somebody shorts to put on before, of course I'll wash them. But then like maybe a few months later, I happen to meet somebody else and I'm dating this person and they ask for shorts. I don't give them those shorts.
Oh, you don't have
Oh.
guest shorts.
They're my shorts, and I'm aware of all of my shorts that I've given another woman to wear.
Oh, wow.
Do you label them? Like,
No, I
girl
just remember.
from bar.
I remember. I'm not
Girl
just
from Comedy
randomly having
Store.
sex with that many random. It wasn't like that random. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
all of it, and I remember what I gave them.
In terms of
Shorts.
STDs.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh,
Nope.
Okay.
Shorts.
Shorts.
Is that what you mean? Mm-hmm. Shorts to deliver.
Diatribe.
That's what you mean?
Yeah.
Sorry, I tried.
No, it was good. This got really dirty.
It's okay.
Did you have any other questions?
I came in here with really good intentions.
Yeah. It happens.
so did we. I'm just kidding. I said I'm kidding, so I wrote it down.
What are you struggling with right now in your life?
Man, that's fucking deep.
Are we in therapy?
Well, in no particular order, I will say that my obsessive compulsive disorder has been getting better recently, but it's still a struggle.
Okay. But you've acknowledged it in a sense, right? I saw an episode where you were talking about how you like acknowledging it made it more accessible for you to manage.
Doing it has made it more accessible for me. Like, I put when on my podcast, I put a blanket down because I'm not going to give my guests shorts.
On the couch.
Yeah, on the couch.
Okay.
Yeah, and like
You should start doing that.
what's
Yeah,
that?
you should
You
make
everyone
like a
wear shorts.
uniform.
Yeah, just make it my merch. Call them indoor shorts. That's actually a
Yeah.
great idea for promotion
Yeah.
of merch.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Indoor shorts.
You can Venmo us.
I don't have Venmo.
You
Are you
don't?
banned from Venmo?
Yeah,
What did you do? Or what did they do?
no, I just don't have Venmo because I just didn't want to sign up for it. I don't like giving people my information, and sometimes you have to. I've already given enough people my information. Venmo doesn't need it.
That's
So
like
what
my
do you do
boyfriend
when you're
used to be
exchanging money with people? Are you carrying cash?
When am I exchanging money with people?
A group dinner with friends, drinks,
got
a
it.
vacation. Oh.
Or you get it.
We all, oh.
Okay. So you don't eat with a lot of Jews then, because when that bill comes,
How old are you?
34.
Yeah, in a couple of years, your Jews will have money.
No, they do, but
I know that's a stereotype. I didn't grow up with that. Where I grew up, the Jews, well, that's exclusively, but like,
yeah.
we tip well, we're generous.
Yes.
And I'm not saying this to like gas up the Jews.
Clip that.
Thank you so much for watching. Sorry about this episode.
To hype them up.
It's just that.
Oh,
Like,
man.
I never thought that was a thing.
The
You're
gassing
a
of
Holocaust
Jews?
denier?
Wow, that's a good title for this episode.
Yeah, like, guess who's the surprise guest? And it's just like a Holocaust survivor.
We had not survivor. Denier.
I didn't think that Jews don't pay for people.
It's not that they don't pay for people, but when you're in a group setting, it's what did you have? What did you have? Let's
Oh.
make sure we're
Oh yeah,
splitting it according to what you got.
yeah. I was always that until I started working a little bit.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Sure.
In fact, I was the person that people gave the receipt goes to me because I was able to look through and I would know what everybody was, and then I would just to cheat it because I was doing it in my head. I would just add 10% for tax instead of 9 and change, and then I would tell them what their number is pre-tip, and then the credit cards, and we just give 3 credit cards or so.
Okay.
But at this point, it's like I'll get it, or
It comes out in the wash
Yeah.
yeah, or you will. Yeah, comes out in the wash.
Yeah.
once a month.
On average, probably.
if he's lucky.
Maybe a little less, maybe a little more.
Yeah. Okay.
But I do have a take on because I don't drink. So when you're going out and if like a couple people get like a drink, a $12 drink or something, it is what it is. But when people are getting bottles of wine or the people are drinking, I'm not, and everybody's splitting it. I'm not.
Sure. Are you
That's
saying that up
fair,
front?
fair.
Or is that once the bill comes, by the way, guys?
It's if I think about it up front, but probably not. What I'll do is the bill will come. And if somebody implies that everybody's splitting it,
Yeah.
I'll just be like, I didn't get anything to drink. I'm just gonna cover mine.
Oh, you wouldn't cover it ahead of time? Be like, by the way, guys, I'm not drinking tonight, just as a heads up?
No.
Okay. Even when they're calculating how many bottles of wine to get, do you not say, hey, I'm not
Oh,
drinking?
yeah. If somebody's getting a bottle, same with an appetizer. I'm also not sharing at your appetizers.
Oh, you don't share. Okay.
Hey, we're gonna order the blah 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 blah.
A lot,
I just want to
yeah.
let everybody know. Order whatever you guys want. I'm not having any of it. I'm ordering my own stuff.
Always, never participatory.
Correct.
Oh, I love the
Now,
boldness of
I
that.
will maybe, if you want to try something, I will maybe give you some.
Yeah.
And if I want to try something and you're up for it, maybe I'll have a little try. But thanks for giving me your thing, and you're welcome for giving you mine, but this is mine.
Wow, you
Yeah.
are so Jewish. It's amazing.
It's mine.
I know. I love this. It's great. It's
Is
great.
that a Jewish thing?
Yes. When I eat with my Gentile friends, they will remind me how
I feel like you're
Jewish.
saying a slur to me.
The
Gentile?
Goys?
Just talking to people that aren't very
I
aggressive.
know.
My brother
No,
told
the thing is, I am.
Gentile
No, I'm pretty aggressive.
with.
Life.
Speaking.
cut to a clip. Just
Yeah.
oh my god.
No, yeah. People like call me the mean one.
Yeah,
You're
we
assertive.
have we also
You're assertive.
yeah.
From our perspective,
You know, they only say that you're mean one because you're assertive in a woman. I think that's such a double standard. If you were assertive in a man, they'd call you a Gentile. What were you saying?
that's almost a Taylor Swift song actually called
Yeah.
The Man.
New on the album.
She doesn't say Gentile.
she's
though.
also from Boston, so there's an East Coast roughness
Yeah.
that she has that a lot of
I'm
people
just a
around here.
bitch.
Well,
I haven't
And-
picked up on that, but I believe you. And people have said.
Yeah.
And we also have a podcast together, and I'm like people pleaser, and she's like strong opinions and whatever. So they think she's being mean to me.
but when I'm meeting with my
I
Gentile,
get that. I get that. I'm saying people say the same. If you have strong takes and you're with somebody who doesn't, who will let you take the space and doesn't push back on it, it can
Yeah.
make you look.
Like a cunt.
Well, yeah.
And I look like a little bitch.
No, everyone's like, oh,
No,
Poor
they're like,
Carly.
yeah, she gets a lot of sympathy for being the nice one.
"Oh." You were saying something. Do you remember though?
Yeah, it was just about. Well, we started by what are you struggling with, or what would you like to overcome? And you're not on Venmo, and then we talked about nice hat.
Oh, thanks.
You want to flash that to the camera? Yeah, that's great.
what does
Can I
it
see
say?
can I see my shot?
Yeah, and it says Tyso on the back, name of his podcast.
Yeah, it's my dad's
Gorge.
rug store.
Very cool.
Oh.
Yeah, and I really like supporting it because they don't really get a lot of customers. In fact, they don't have any customers.
What kind of rugs?
It's not just rugs. It's area rugs. It's all kinds of rugs. There's also flooring, carpet, tile, luxury vinyl. But it's weird that Marshall Rug Gallery doesn't have any customers because everybody there's family. With over 50 years as a family run-own business, we've got you covered. I'll send you the assets.
Yes, please.
And we're back.
Okay, so you're not on Venmo.
I
But
want to tell you a joke that my brother told me. How are you guys on time?
It is 6:27, which is
Okay.
crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
We got to wrap up at, is it a 90-minute?
yeah.
6:30.
Do you have a little bit more time, or is someone else coming after? Okay, maybe like 5 more minutes then.
I'm just leaving at like
man,
7:30.
if we could have had you mic'd up, I would have loved to do an analysis on
His
on
response.
somebody telling you, get out right now. We'll wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll wrap it
But
up.
first, I got a long joke. So I've told this on my podcast before, but it was one of the first. It was a joke. I don't know how old I was, but I was young enough to where I remember when my brother told me this joke. It took me like a beat or two to get it, and it wasn't just the joke that I like. It was like, oh, this is a joke structure. Like it was one of the earlier joke structures that I learned. And he said something like, a couple of Christian people went to a restaurant and they ordered a number 4. And that was it. And it took, I didn't get it at first.
That's the joke?
The joke was just that. It was in context of something because I have an Instagram account called JewMods. Just I can't order anything as it is. I need to customize everything.
Okay.
Oh, Matt would hate that.
Isn't it the worst on a menu when you see no substitutions?
Well, no, because I'm not at that restaurant. So the idea of there are people that will go I'll get the number 6, and that's it. You'll just take the number 6 as it is.
see.
Yeah.
That's insane. So I just remember realizing oh, I get that joke. It's kind of an anti-joke in a way, but it's more so it has the assumption built in that it's not about what they're doing. It's about what other people who aren't part of this joke aren't doing. And it's just about the joke is them doing something that is normal.
normal? Yeah.
So the joke is really about the subject that isn't part of it.
Yes.
But it was oh, I didn't know that people did that. People just, I have friends that I'm going to pick up some food. I'm going to this blah, blah, blah. Do you want something? Yeah, just get me whatever you're getting.
Insane.
I hate that.
Insane behavior. I'll have what he's having. You don't even know. I don't even know what I'm having. How do
Yeah.
you know what you're having?
I know there's going to be no butter on the bun. I'll have the sauce on the side, but I don't know what I'm getting.
I'm a people
Can I
pleaser.
give you?
the
Can I give you
worst
a
thing.
similar joke? Maybe the inverse of that.
Sure.
Waiter comes up to 2 Jews at a restaurant and says, "Is anything all right?"
I've heard that. I like it.
It's so interesting.
I
There's
do
a
like
place.
that joke. No, I didn't mean it again.
No,
I'm
no.
saying I've heard that. That's
Yeah,
kind of
I
a
appreciate
classic.
it.
Is anything all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not Jews. There's nothing anything.
Oh, yeah.
Because usually, okay.
I've been
anyway.
watching Curb. I know.
Okay.
What were you going to say?
There's a restaurant near me called Oi Bar, and
Faster,
the
faster.
guy is Jewish, but he doesn't allow substitutions. And I went there one time with a friend, and she asked for no pickled onions. And then the waiter was like, okay, whatever. Then the chef came out and was like, try them. And made her try them.
2 things. 1, I like that.
Yeah.
if he forces you, no. But I like the idea of like I was talking before about being challenged with that.
Yeah,
Why
no,
not?
he was like, "Do you not like pickled onions?" And she was like, "No." And he was like, "Okay, well, try them."
Yeah, I
and
think
then
that's
she
cool.
tried them, and he was like, "Did you like them?" And she said, "Yeah."
Right.
So he was like, "Okay, idiot, could have just got it."
You dumbass.
Not being able to add stuff, I understand the workflow in a restaurant. I
Yeah.
still think it's shitty and stupid, but also that's how you run your best restaurant. And I know when I get there, it is what it is. To not be able to take stuff off is so pretentious and insane to me. And we're going to believe you guys with that. Is there anything you guys want to plug?
No, but you should.
Just her butt.
Watch your podcast.
Yeah, watch Rick Glassman.
Do you wanna give a quick plug?
Very funny.
Take Your Shoes Off podcast. This was fun. Thanks for having me. This was a fun early afternoon energy.
Okay,
spark.
good. I'm glad.
Thank
Yeah.
you so
Yeah.
much.
I didn't know how it was gonna go, but I'm happy. We're all happy.
And next time you're not here and Matt is,
Okay.
we'll return the surprise.
Not
Well,
with
he
you.
probably
I
won't
feel
come
like
back.
Maybe. No, I would do it again.
It'd be funny if we replaced Mike with him for one episode, but like didn't mention it. Just like never said anything. He was just
yeah.
Mike the whole time.
We do kind of look similar-ish.
Are you Jewish?
Yeah.
That's Take Your Shoes
We'll
Off
see you next
podcast.
week.
Take your
We'll see
shoes
you
off.
next
Thank
week.
you so
And
much.
as we end every episode,
Be
Be a good
good
influence.